FC presents three-minute rounds of amateur mixed martial arts in the 59-kilogram weight division. Introducing first, in the blue corner, representing Zanzi, Manchester, making his debut in the cage, Mo Safi. Across the cage, in the red corner, representing Team Elite, also making his debut in the cage, Thompson. Let's get down to business.
Our referee is Jay Furness. He gets ready to close the cage door, and this is our first fight on the main card here at Ice 20. Cameron Thompson fighting out of the red corner in the Black Knight Pro trunks, representing Team Elite, taking on Mo Safi, representing Zanzi Munsbar, with Andy DeVent in his corner. The short black trunks with the red trim, and straight away Safi backed into the cage by Cameron Thompson.
Absolutely, Cameron Thompson looking to negate that distance, and really there's a good scramble going on between the two, but Mo Safi with a Taekwondo background. So this is probably where Cameron Thompson feels like he'll have his best advantage, but knowing that if you train with Andy DeVent, the sort of grappling you're going to have your hands full in any area with Mo Safi.
Absolutely.
Oh, this could be a standing guillotine.
It's a tight
his feet are off the ground.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
He's still in there. He's got to be careful. Cameron Thompson now trying to reset, but Mo Safi is... nickname is the little soldier in the gym. They said he's got no quit, and he was raised off the ground by that standing guillotine, pushed off the cage and slammed down Thompson.
Absolutely. Now manages to separate a little bit, but still forced up against the cage.
Again, Thompson's game plan set out right from the start here. Doesn't want any distance for Safi to work the strikes.
Again, trying to throw a nice knee up the middle, Safi, and swinging around, trying to take the back.
Oh, and now might try and get...
Can't see what he's looking for there. But
I can't see if that's under the chin. He's trying to work a rear naked choke, but it's from a different angle. I've only seen Murad Machayev actually finish it from the side. Oh, now from the bottom.
Gotta be careful that he doesn't end up in a worse position than when he started, though. Fully mounted now.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happened now. Cameron Thompson stayed composed, and Safi probably should have let go of that a little bit earlier so he had more opportunities to scramble, but now the head and arms open here.
Jumped over. And it was a punch.
It was a punch. Easy, Tiger.
Oh, I thought there was the tap that jumps over. I mean, some phenomenal transitional work. Safi just giving nothing up, but maybe falling into it.
Oh, big slam there as well.
Looking for the arm. Has he given the arm up? It's belly down.
Look at him. He
said no. Good Lord, there's some attitude. And again, both these men making their debut.
It's difficult to see exactly the grip that Thompson's got on the bottom there. Now you can see there the arm is turned, so he's not controlling that. But look at this, switching straight again.
Is he gonna look and try and pull the triangle? No, not now. Getting stuffed up. I mean, Mo Safi doing well, defending from his back. Looking for a knee bar there, maybe.
Well, maybe a straight ankle lock. It's difficult to finish it from there. But Thompson, doing his best to try and... Wow. Scramble after scramble in that first round between these two very lanky 59-kilo fighters.
I mean, holy moly, the mood has been set by our 8 junior fights tonight. Pace, energy, commitment, and it's tied over straight into the main card already, Brian.
Absolutely, and just the no quitting Mo Safi there, because he had a couple, he was in the most danger within those rounds, but he found a way out of them. And when you look back at, I talked to him before the fight, he's come from an Afghan background. His father was actually in the military. His father was a kung fu fighter, a good sportsman, a sprinter as well, and he said, coming from that background, I've got a hard mentality, but my biggest influence, my biggest teacher is my father, and And going under the wings of somebody like Andy DeVent as well, bringing those two together. Andy DeVent with so much passion, so much motivation and energy for his fighters.
Oh, easily becoming one of the up-and-coming coaches to watch in the UK MMA scene.
And one of the greatest people to be around, just a good energy about him. But Cameron Thompson certainly had the most, well, the biggest opportunity to possibly finish the fight in the first round, and I'm sure his corner will be looking for him to just cinch that up. It was little details with grips and stuff, but you can see how scrappy Mo Safi is and how quick he is to try and turn it around in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, the touch of gloves and then immediately throwing those shots. Doesn't want to work from the ground, you would think, particularly, but again, showing how comfortable he can be anywhere.
Yeah, I think he just wants to try and he wanted to initiate. I think Thompson was the one who was initiating. Oh, look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Reverse triangle there. Thompson stepping over.
Yeah, doing the right thing there. Good Lord, I can't tell how tight that is on the bottom there.
I don't think it's a finishing. He'll have some gap there, but now it's a case of, oh, he's going for the toe hold here.
Yeah, got to be.
Not allowed in amateur MMA. So Jay Furnace just warned him off, and now, there we go. Now Cameron.
But again, as soon as Cameron gave him an inch, move, big shots to the body now.
That was a nice shot there from Safi. Oh, just adding them up.
And again, happy to rein those shots in as opposed to try and take the back. A big knee up the middle.
Picked his target well there and really applying the pressure. And that is a great sprawl as well. Good reaction. And now looking for the guillotine. That's deep. Oh, he's modified that as a power guillotine.
And the tap. There's the tap. A beautiful finish by Mo Safi.
And what a debut. There we go from that young man.
Oh, that fight had some energy about it. Good.
Fight number one on the main card here at ICFC, and Mo Safi, he said he comes to fight, he's going to bring that aggression, but I was looking for his striking to start with. You even saw him before the fight started doing some Showtime Pettis kicks off the cage.
Yep.
But that grappling, that finish, the way he locked that power guillotine up, phenomenal stuff.
It's just such an exciting fight to start Ice 20 here. Phenomenal.
And Andy DeVent will be extremely happy with that, because you can tell Safi is, and he's showing off a bit of striking there. So you know that the holes he's going to have to fill in MMA will be the grappling, will be the scrambles, will be the transition between those strikes and the ground game, and he showed some amazing game there.
Moving to 1-0 in his amateur career.
Our referee stopped the action at 1 minute and 31 seconds of the second round. And the winner, by way of guillotine, in the blue corner, Mo Safi.
Mo Safi with the big win there, and all I have to say is, please, sir, can I have some more?
I'm sure he'll certainly be back on ice, I've no doubt about that, but there'll be other promotions as well spotting this young talent, because you look, he's got the look, he's got the style, he's got some flamboyance about his game, and this is just the start.